And with that, welcome to Crashing Game Night. We're trying something new tonight. we are actually streaming live on Twitch and YouTube tonight. So in honor of that, we kind of did a little mini intro thing. We're still working out the kinks on that. So anyways, my name is Matt Diorio, your host, as always, joined by the beanied one who went and chilled out at Disneyland the other day, Gerard Barrera.
What is up, all my nerds, all my Disney nerds? Yes, we had a little fun on the Monday of the 24th. It was awesome. Thank you for joining. And it was it was fun times. It was a fun day.
What was the ride in your post? Was that the Tower of Terror?
Guardians
of the Galaxy version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
What's the name of it now?
Guardians of the Galaxy, like the Tower. Yeah.
Oh, it's not even clever.
No. No, because it's part of the Avengers campus now, so it's just Guardians Tower.
Come on, Disney, you're disappointing.
Rename it, bring it back.
At least have some creativity.
God. Well, go through the ride, because like the tons of Easter eggs. Like inside the ride is actually pretty cool.
But I mean, it's not the outside though, bro. Like,
I get it. It's the title.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, streaming his Hunter, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's a baby face one.
Bottle shape. Bottle shape, baby.
I'm trying to get used to these new exotic class items. It's good. But yeah. What's up, everybody? I'm distracted, but it's Wednesday. So
yeah,
hump day.
And you've had to deal with no AC for a couple of days. So
yes. It was god awful.
Oh, and last but not least, our maitre d' services, the man with the couch, the man, the myth, the legend, the lion's mane,
the tame
mane,
the
beard, tame mane, Jason Belidio.
There you guys,
dude. He's Simba.
He's
Simba.
He's
how's it going,
Simba.
guys? How's it going? Screw you guys. It's all right. You know, it's once in a while. You know, like the chin's gotta breathe.
It's always good to reset.
Yeah, you got to show the world that you do have a chin. I think that's fair.
Gotta reset. You know, like still I can't go to Theo lengths, but it's okay. You know, like
oh shit,
it's all right. You know,
I mean, you could, but you just have to shape it every time. Like,
oh no, like I'd have to like constantly do it, like every like half hour, every hour. You know, like this is only from like what 3 days. You know, so I'm already back to growing.
Mine is a week.
Nice. This was one day. No, I'm just kidding.
I like being low maintenance. Shut up.
Right? Sometimes a good thing, man. It's a good thing.
So we got a bit of stuff to talk about. But first, let's catch on up. How is everybody doing?
I'm cool. Finally. Yeah,
nice.
Our AC went down, and like it's pretty bad when it's 97 outside and it feels hotter inside the house. So yeah, I was not particularly happy. So I ended up camping out in the basement, so that way I could be underground and cool, kind of.
I feel you on that, man. We just had like a little heat wave, just small heat wave over the weekend.
It was all right. Monday wasn't too bad. It was a little hot, so I definitely had to wear some sunscreen. But we had a little bit of a heat wave.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, we hit
what counts as a heat
100?
wave? Like 89.
I think high 80s, right?
It was like mid 90s at least. You know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe for the highest, I think at its hottest.
It wasn't like super bad, but you know, it's humid as heck over here. So, you know, like it feels like you're going through a sauna like everywhere.
Oh, it felt like that this
Nothing
week,
compared to Virginia.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Because like I have not ever experienced the amount of humidity as I have at Virginia versus California.
Ooh, well, they're getting ready to hit 100 degrees.
Oh, nice.
So add on a good 60% humidity to that. Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, that's too much.
Oh,
I won't leave the house.
So let's kind of get into it tonight, because it's Jason's favorite pastime. tonight.
Already?
You're not gonna go with the time of the
come out till next week.
this year?
No, the
That's
announcements were made.
Wow.
It's past time.
They go into yeah.
Ah.
So let's share these, shall we?
Take a good look.
I'm gonna try something cool.
Ooh.
Jerry, see if it'll let me do it. No, it's not letting me do it. I'll do it. I'll mess around with it later. We figured out there's a cool way that we could go into this whole viewing thing. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I want to see if this. We're just gonna mess with this tonight, guys. We're having some fun. You know what? Let's go to the movie. Let's go into the theater, shall we?
Join us on our adventure with learning how to stream.
Yeah.
Well, they did all these new updates and stuff. So
yeah, like new meeting rooms. They're actually pretty cool.
So,
jeez.
Why do I
anyway,
so
Jason,
Peanut Gallery.
We lost Theo.
Peanut Gallery.
Yeah, it's showing his.
I don't even have a background.
Well, we lost Theo.
We can kind of see you on the side.
Hey guys. Anyways, Jason.
So small in this chair. Look at this chair.
No.
Why am I on the side? They don't have one with a couch, Jason. I'm sorry.
It's just like I'm so small. It's like
You're so small.
Kid, like the little kid at the movie theater. Good Lord.
So anyway, Jason, it is time for the monthly games for July.
Hey.
They become available
there he is.
On Tuesday. So we are getting Borderlands 3, both the PS4 and PS5 versions.
Cool.
We're getting NHL 24, both PS4 and PS5 versions, and then Among Us, the PS4 and PS5 versions. I'm not sure why they're really doing Among Us, even though they're doing the new DLC, right? But that's like a $5 game, $10 game that you can get.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Borderlands 3 is fantastic. So, for anybody that doesn't already own that game, you're getting it for free.
The classic one really good game and two games that are for a niche audience. Like
it'll be I agree on the niche.
I feel like you're talking about Among Us being the good game and then Borderlands 3 being the niche. At least from Jason's perspective.
Yeah, kind of is a little bit now. I'm just shocked that they're bringing Among Us for so long. We
know he's anti FPS, so come on now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Borderlands is a good series. It's a good solo player series. Not too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like Among Us is a weird one for being so long into the community. It's no longer the flavor of the month. It's way past its due. Like it's like having Fall Guys a little bit. So it's kind of a weird one. But
I never got to play Among Us with like people that actually talked.
It's certainly
that was necessary because like doing it over chat and stuff like didn't help for anything.
Yeah, chat, and again, you have to play with people that are willing to talk, and then at that point too, it's just like you kind of want to play with friends. So I mean, it does work as a PlayStation Plus monthly because it can get you and your friends playing again, like all together. That's a big, that's a huge plus. But is it the game that you really need? Not really at all.
At least Borderlands 3 like at least helps to where you don't need as many friends.
Borderlands 3, you only need yourself if anything, like you can play with a couple friends if you want to, but I
think it's a max of 3, right?
3 or 4.
So anyway, dude, Austin, thank you for the raid. For those that are coming in,
welcome, people.
Big dog. Thank you,
Austin's people.
And then also want to give a shout out to Night Soccer that is watching us on YouTube. Thank you for being our first viewer over on the YouTube.
Hey,
while we're doing this new experiment of dual streaming. So thank you. Anyway, so I think it's a great, Borderlands 3, of course. I mean, it is a great game to get. AHL, to your point, Jason, I think that's going to be a niche game. Not a ton of people are watching, or not watching, but rather playing the hockey games that I really see out there among us. So,
again, it's an EA sports game, so it's a good
month.
Yeah, it's an EA sports
I would say solid. I mean, Among Us kind of lost it had its moment. It had its moment for a while. It was pretty popular for a while, and I get why it's like probably free now. Borderlands, like you guys said, it's a
Definitely.
strong franchise. So I would say it's a solid month of like decent
Yep.
games. You know,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
it may hit your particular taste, it may not, but I would still like if I saw that, I'd still appreciate like, oh, okay, sweet. I'll download those.
We'll just
Download
anticipate
those to
next
have
month
them
to
in.
be off because we know that that's how PlayStation does.
Yeah.
Good month, off
Yeah.
month.
So yeah, I mean it's all right. You can only do so much. But
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of older AAA games they could give out for free.
Yeah. Probably. They can also give
At
out
least
a
part
lot
of the subscription. That is,
Yeah.
I mean, as we've said, Xbox does it with Game Pass, so win for them there.
Yep. All right. So next up, we've got another Maximus Cup. So Jason, this is more for you and I because we usually do all these. I missed the last one. I'm ashamed of myself, but yeah. So this weekend we are getting a Maximus Cup. It is going to be F-Zero 99 themed. It is going to start up this Friday at midnight Pacific, run through the first midnight, and then that's kind of what it's going to look like.
I think it's because they want to try to revive F-Zero 99 as well. That one alone is just a little bit, again, a little bit lost, lackluster, I guess you could say. You know.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I listened to the trailer and stuff like that, and it's got that Mute City theme music to it. So anybody that's used to who's used to playing F-Zero, the old school Super Nintendo and whatnot, it'll be good. I'll go play it, get my theme again, but I'm still rocking Metroid when I play it normally. So, of course, dude. Of course. Nintendo is all pushing Metroid right now. They have released new avatars for Nintendo Online. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'll have to find it for you guys, but it's all Metroid remastered and Metroid Prime remastered and Dread. So anyway, so the one thing I want to talk about tonight really too is because and it's great that we have the raid over from Austin because this is honestly something that's right in Austin's wheelhouse. But there is this new ditch Xbox campaign going on social right now because Xbox, in support of Pride Month, changed their logo. So that's the current Pride Month logo they have up there right now that they put on all their socials, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. So now all these people are pushing back on Xbox going, you broke our trust and we're leaving now for PlayStation. Which is kind of funny because when you look at Nintendo and PlayStation, so Nintendo, they basically host or, sponsor a parade over in Tokyo for Pride Month. PlayStation did the same thing. They helped sponsor another parade. They did some stuff for up there in San Francisco. They just didn't change their logo. I think it's kind of like crappy. Like we see this in society that they're basically saying they're going to leave a company because they changed their logo and supported Pride.
I don't understand the backlash either. I think they were just trying to show support. I don't see why that's wrong. Although I will say, I think like the logo, the logo is a little I don't want to say misleading, but it's definitely a bit odd.
This is what the full version looks like.
See, I get that. Like have that be on your posters or like your promotional boards, not in the logo because it's kind of confusing. This I get. Okay, that's a cool art piece.
Yeah.
Just have the logo in like the rainbow theme. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. But other than that, I I don't
yeah,
see
it's
what the
been
problem
like,
is.
I have no idea how I found it on TikTok. I think it's because I just ended up on the game algorithm for
And they
it,
were
and it just started.
genuinely just upset about them
Dude,
changing
they
the
were
logo to
generally
that.
upset, and
Like,
I read the comments. Like some of these videos had like 1,000+ comments on them, and they were all like, "You broke our trust, Xbox. You know, you need to switch back your logo." Um,
what?
you know, and it was like it saddens me because like for us, right, is we have friends, you know, dear friends of ours. I have family members that are all part of, you know, the LGBTQ community, right? And it pains me to see these things, right? And be them posted, and the amount of hate that came out with these posts. Like they were generally like, one of the videos I saw was somebody literally threw their Xbox off the side of a building and shattered it all over the ground, all over the logo.
It's a waste.
It is a
Bro.
waste. I mean, but in the end of the things, I think, you know, this is where I think, you know, a lot of people,
It's
you know,
kind of
should
weird that
Xbox
we're still at that we're kind of still at that like point. It's
Phase.
kind of weird to still hear
That phase.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I don't necessarily think it's a matter of a phase. It's going to last forever as long as there's social media and ways to hide behind saying whatever the hell you
keyboard
want and
warriors.
not having any
Yeah.
repercussions.
Keyboard warrior all
So
day.
pretty much. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, you know, it could have been it just could have been a botched attempt at trying to brand during a moment. That's all it could have been. It didn't have to be that big. One way or another, it's still it's still a big company showing support. What's the in general, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with it, because, you know, they're the only, I mean, granted, they're the only one of the big gaming companies that actually changed their logo in support of Pride. But all these companies are doing what they can to help this, right?
Yeah.
Because
all of them
Pride,
do their own part, and all of them have like Sony and Nintendo have their own like merchandise that are Pride themed. Like,
Yeah.
well, what's the difference? They're just they just changed the logo. What's the deal?
Sony's using stuff that's like 2 years old still, but you know, to your point though, they all have you know, when you look at PlayStation and Xbox, they have their merch too that's Pride themed and whatnot. You know, Microsoft is donating $200,000 to various charities that support LGBTQ. You know, PlayStation does their donations as well. PlayStation just wasn't really that out there, you know, saying, "Hey, this is what we're doing." I actually have one of my a friend of mine over on that's on Twitter and stuff. I actually had a message her and be like, "Hey, dude, what did PlayStation actually do for Pride this year?" You know, just because I didn't want to come into this going, well, you know, they're leaving for a company that just didn't support Pride, you know, even though they have it on their store. But, you know, in the end, the grand scheme of things is like, we need to support Pride, you know, and because we need to be able to support them in the way that they can live their lives without fear of retribution, which is what they had to deal with. You know, it was something that, you know, even in the military, right? If you were caught, you know, and you were gay, you got charged and dishonorably discharged from the military. And that's something that the president just pardoned a whole ton of ex-soldiers and overturned those because he felt that it was the right thing to do. And I think it was. So when you, Jerry and Jason and Theo, when you guys see these things happening, how does it make you feel when they start targeting specific companies over just strictly a logo change?
Well, I mean, it's a classic tactic. I just see it as, they see it, they see a big bad company, they can make some headway. Other than that, I think it just depends on how strong the argument is, and they don't really have a good one. I mean, it's just they changed their logo. The company was just trying to show support. I don't understand that, and I'm a pretty basic person when it comes to that stuff. Like I don't care. Like, cool, show support.
Right.
Why not?
I mean,
Um,
it's I get it from like the company standpoint, and at the same time, I get it from consumer standpoint. Like, and this is just in the form of argument. This is not like the opinion of myself or us and stuff like that. But I mean, we've seen this multiple times on so many different advertising campaigns. This one Xbox currently, the last one previously was Bud Light. And is
Oh,
it
yeah.
is it is it good? No, but is it like there's the good and the bad of all of it. Like people were buying the heck out of them just to destroy them. Yeah, sure. Maybe that works. Who knows? But you're like I don't understand. The thing that I personally don't understand with all this is that you're now quote unquote not becoming a fan of that company. And so you've put your allegiance for so long and they do one thing that you personally don't like and then all of a sudden now you're like it's complete anti. Like you're full on like switching 180. And it's like, dude, like
mhm.
all because they just decided to like let other people enjoy games too, like, just to
Yep.
give them a limelight for a second, just to highlight them and be like, hey, you know what? This is completely like for these people. And I get it. That's fine. It should be celebrated that whoever games should be celebrated. Us like men, women, still that like little like um not sexism, but it's getting better, you know, men and women in video game industry, in video games in general. So I mean, yes, it has to start somewhere, and I don't understand why everyone always just goes up in arms as soon as they're like, "Hey, you know what? Let's support them." And then now we're getting flamed for it. Now we're literally getting like all the flack, and it doesn't
I
make
think
sense
I
to me.
think the biggest surprise from this is the fact that there is pushback and it feels like a step backward.
Yeah, totally is.
Yeah.
And I think you hit it right on the head, Jerry. It's taking a step backwards,
Yeah.
right? And I think
Well, I
we're seeing
think
that a little bit.
that's the most like that was the real self-realization like type of thing is the first reaction I got was like really like that I felt surprised like really like
I thought it was a joke at first. Like
nowadays like
somebody,
really
one
like
person.
they're really throwing like
Yeah.
a temper tantrum over this like
Mhm.
yeah I guess it was just that it was just surprising. It just feels like a really big step back.
Well, I think like Night Soccer is over on our YouTube feed. He pointed out, he's like, I don't know that it's even keyboard warriors. I think it's just a bunch of really insecure children acting out. And I think
Good
that
point.
also kind of hits it.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
great
good
point
point.
on that. So for me, right, yes, we are predominantly Nintendo and PlayStation, on the podcast. Yes, we dabble in Xbox.
When
You
they have good
know,
stuff, when they when
we
they when they get their
we
props, when props are
Yeah.
due,
we give them their like and whatnot. And I think in this case, like honestly, seeing things like this makes me really want to just support Xbox
yeah,
a little bit
absolutely
more,
too,
even on a
dude.
vocal
Like,
perspective, because they're out there trying to do some good,
Yeah.
and support a great cause, to some great charities. And you know what? If you guys want to bring, I mean, I think the worst thing was it's like watching an Xbox Series X go flying off the side of a building, and just I'm like, if you want to really break your Xbox, and
I just don't
you
understand that
know,
either. Like
they
that's
still
like a
got your money. They
$400,
still got your
$300.
money.
Yeah, they still got
to,
yeah.
Jason,
Like
to
That's
Jason's
it.
point, they still got your money.
Yeah, they still got
Um,
your money. Like,
losing
if
your
you want to
temper
buy,
like
if
that
you have to buy
and
another
like
one
make
now, like,
like really
yeah,
you want to make that kind of a statement and waste
yeah,
your console? Like, come on, man.
hey, buy another one, break another one. Xbox is
yeah.
gonna support you in doing that. Like, buy five. They got plenty on the shelves.
Hmm.
Like, what's what's the difference? You know, like if you want to spend that money to make that kind of statement and be like, oh, like I'm buying these so I can break them. Like, well, go for it, dude.
So,
Like,
so,
that's your
so
money.
That was funny stalking.
we just had it posted over on YouTube on that said, honestly, if it was a Series S, that was a worthy loss. It's a Series S.
Yeah.
But
Microsoft
to Justin's point, they
get
still got your money.
Yeah, still got your money. That's it.
right.
Like, you know, buy another one, break another one. You know, that's not my pocket.
Yeah. So I think honestly, like for me, it's like I want to, you know, I want to weigh in on that stuff, but then it's like, you know, you don't want to go up against like everybody that, you know, seems to want to try and cancel people these days, right? For, you know, 1 versus 1,000, you know. So I hope though for those that like Austin and everything, I hope it's been a really good Pride Month for everybody in the LGBTQ community, right?
Yeah, don't let it ruin it for you. Just one stupid little
Yep.
moment, you know, rise above it and enjoy the time.
Yeah. So with that though, I want to take, you know, the other part of our show, because we haven't, I mean, we've kind of touched on some things with what we've been playing and stuff but we haven't really actually been truly gone in depth with what we really have been playing. And it's been a little while since we've had a collector's corner.
Oh, sounds like someone
I'll go
has
first.
a few
I'll go
things.
first on that
Hey.
collector's corner.
Hey, all right.
Hell
Come
no.
on, Jason.
Next.
Show that stuff up. Oh,
I
rude.
mean, like,
You got my hopes up, man.
Come
Oh,
on,
excited. I was like, ooh, you finally got something.
No.
He will be.
No.
Because Jason, this is coming out with me in October for you and your wife.
Well, I guess Matt's doing it for me. There you go, Mike. There you go, bro.
Oh, sweet.
It's your future collector's corner.
Nice, yo.
Yeah, your future collector's corner.
In a couple months, we're gonna pop this open again, and you know we're gonna clip it just right here, like, whoop. You know what? I got
Right?
this. I just got this. Yeah.
I want that to be the exact sound effect when it comes up.
Yep. So I don't know if I showed this off when I first got it from anniversary, but
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice. I like that Mass
this is
Effect
going.
book.
This is going to
Good.
Fan Expo with us, Theo.
I mean,
Okay.
There's 3 signatures that need to go in this.
Again, Jennifer Hale.
Yep, Keith David
David.
and Fred Tescory.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
I mean, I guess if I have anything for collector's corner, I got a new tattoo. That's it. I mean, like,
Ooh, you need to.
I feel like from a distance you can't really tell. You gotta get really close to show that detail, and then
see,
there we go. That's better.
new tattoo. You know, so like I'm officially branded. Officially, you know.
I technically knocked out
sure
another one of the
before
X-Men
you had it
series for me,
there.
but
Anyways,
Yeah. And then I got a hold of.
Oh, sweet!
Ooh, nice Metroid.
There's only
first series
this
1.
This is Samus Returns.
Yeah.
They did this.
Okay.
Were you able to get the
2-pack.
the other?
The Metroid? No, because
Yeah.
it's going for like $80 to $100.
Damn. Okay.
I got this brand new on Amazon for $30.
There you
Sweet.
So I snagged that one. And then
That one's tight.
go. Good old Halo.
Master Chief holding Cortana.
I'm surprised that wasn't harder to find.
I
thought that one would be hard to find.
There's a bunch of them out there. I got it for like $10
Oh, okay.
plus shipping.
But especially like I don't know how many there have been with him and having Cortana on, like literally Cortana on.
It's a recent release, but it's not
really?
exclusive. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would I would try and make that like kind of an exclusive pop. Like, yeah, that would be more sought after if you made that more rare. That's a cool one. I like that. I mean, I kind of have one.
Uh-oh.
Kind of.
Kind of.
How
do you kind of have one?
Yeah.
So I was able to find one more in the series.
Oh.
Uh-oh,
we can't see it.
It's gonna be.
You can't see it.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Goblin Queen.
Oh, okay. Goblin Queen.
Yeah,
Nice.
X-Men 97. So I'm only missing one in the series. I'm just missing Wolverine. And he's been the hardest to find.
Even at Frankensons?
Dude, I found one and it's going for like $80. So like I'm waiting for restock.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is it
How much are they selling for normally?
Is it a Hasbro or like
25.
is it a
It's
company
Hasbro.
that you can track?
Hasbro.
Oh yeah, it's Hasbro. So I
Okay.
just have to wait for a restock. But and that I got for at cost. It was 25.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great. So yeah, that's all I
Nice.
really found.
Dude.
Jerry, did you see the news that they're doing a new Last Ronin run?
A series,
Yeah,
graphic novel series. Yeah,
a second part.
I got to check that out. I actually started rereading that because I'm really trying to save in there. The NECA just released the battle hardened Raphael when he was shot with all the arrows.
Oh shit.
Leonardo and Splinter. And I know those are gonna be hard to find, so I'm trying to. I want to get those from the NECA store. Those are being released.
All
I
right.
want to start getting those
nice.
figures too. But I'm only really focusing on the 97 because I'm trying to save and I'm trying to knock out debts. So I gotta be good.
Yeah.
So you gotta save some of that money for
Comic-Con,
man.
And I'm already doing it. I've been doing it. I'm ready.
We got to check the schedule and figure out which day we're waiting in line for Hall H.
Yeah, and I loyal subjects, they're taking my money.
Oh yeah,
they already got some good turtle exclusives, bro.
Oh
yeah. Oh man,
Loyal Subjects was the booth we went by last time, right?
From last year.
Yeah,
I bought that 4-pack of the turtles. I bought the all 4 of the regular turtles. I think I bought like a couple villains. I bought April O'Neil. Yeah, dude, I went ham.
Yeah,
that's a really good company. They really stepped up their game.
They had some good stuff last year.
Yeah. So and like this year, they're like it's sick. Like I'm gonna be there. We're gonna go there like probably twice.
Just remember, I'm just gonna put it out there now. I know Jason and Matt will believe it. I will not be the voice of reason for you while we're out there. Just like I wasn't last year.
I know. Oh no, we were pretty good restraining ourselves.
I won't be because
to an extent last year. We weren't too bad.
I mean, like
really, I only went crazy on the turtles. That was it.
The like most deep question we would ever ask each other was like, is it really needed? And we left it at that.
Like, do we really need it? Like,
really?
See, I would even see. You guys don't want to go with me because I'd be like, yeah, bro, dude, like, when are you gonna see it again?
Yeah, get it.
That's it.
Right?
Like, how much money? How much money is in your pocket? How much money is in your account? You're good. You're good. Do it.
You already pay rent? Yeah, you're good. You're solid.
Yeah, you're done.
Already paid
you got
bills?
a little left. But then you're good. You got it.
You're good.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. When is SDCC again? Like with this first or second weekend?
No, like last end of the month, the 20th.
Oh, see, that's
end of July,
man. Because like that's when you're gonna be like, bills are coming up.
Oh no, it's cool. I already planned.
Theo's already thinking. So hold on, Theo's already thinking that because here in a week we're going to Denver Fan Expo. He's already got a laundry list of who he's going to see, which unfortunately
that's particularly hurting Comic-Con at the moment because I'm not restricting myself. Well, again, I'll share here. I was telling Matt and Harley, it was like I already made my list. I even narrowed it down as much as possible. So just on the on-screen celebrities, I'm already ponying up $1,700 for that stuff.
That's what I'd say. See you, Theo. I'd be like, Theo, when are you gonna get that chance again, bro? Yeah, look at that money.
And we still got the voice actors, the other actors that weren't listed, and everything. So I mean,
damn, that's tight.
Your money. I would be like, hey, come on, man. Like,
and I'm like a third of that.
I'm gonna say my apologies to Artist Alley at Fan Expo because my money isn't going over there this year. At least not at Denver Fan Expo. It might be at Comic-Con, but not Fan Expo.
That's always a good walkthrough too. Artist Alley. That's always great.
I love Artist Alley.
It's always cool to find new prints.
And then you got a couple months, and then after, so you got San Diego Comic-Con the end of July.
Yep.
And then after that, 2 months of kind of just chilling, and then it's LA Comic-Con.
Yep.
And however much you're going to save there. So
Getting my second chance at my autograph from Christina Ricci because she had to cancel last year.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that'll be cool. Oh, that's a good one.
Good luck, sir.
I'm hoping I'm like
just
one of the few that come up to her for Casper rather than like Wednesday or Adam's Family. I hope that I stand out a little bit.
I can almost guarantee she would appreciate that. Like, sweet. You kind of fans are around. Like, I'm sure those are appreciated. Because she's openly said she's loved that. She enjoyed doing that movie, I believe.
I would hope so.
So
it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, let's start off with Jason. Jason, what you been playing and what you've been watching?
I have been getting to the end of I'm midway, I should say, chapter 13. So I'm just around the corner from beating Final Fantasy. It took a few days off earlier last week, or at the end of last week, I should say. So earlier this week, I guess. Took a few days off, and then right now I've just been watching a little bit more JJK. Trying to finish that off.
How far are you in the second season? Did you get to?
We are at, was it 14?
Are you still in the past or are you present now?
No, we're still in the Shibuya incident. So I don't know how much more of that arc is going. Let's see what just happened.
Shibuya it lasts the rest of the season.
Okay. So then right now we Blood Guy and Yuji just fought. And those two girls that are like not affected by the thing. That
when was Blood Guy?
Blood Guy.
Oh, Blood Guy with
the third brother. The third brother.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So those two just fought, and chick with the giant scythe and partner.
As you can tell, audience, we're fantastic with character names.
Yeah,
with shows.
I just know people.
At the very least, he's very descriptive. I know exactly who he's talking about. Yeah. Just don't know her name.
Exactly.
I'm sure true fans of JJK know exactly who he's talking about as well.
They're going to be hating me.
Please don't be disappointed.
Yeah. But so that's just happened. We kind of said screw it to 0 just because we missed or we went past that window. Supposedly, and this is an anime thing, guys. So let me know, please let me know. Like we're supposed to watch it.
So he
just at the end of the past and right before the Shibuya incident starts.
Bro, you can fit in 0. You can if you like maybe watch it within the next episode or 2. You can still fit in 0.
Still fit in. Okay.
Yeah,
because like that's where we're like, I think we kind of went past the point. And which we're like, we'll watch it like after we finish the season. But yeah, other than that, those two, trying to get like we were watching Dark Tourist for a while. That's really
Dark Tourist.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's literally about a guy that goes through all these tours that are of really weird and dark and
just like a docuseries.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Called Dark Tourist. So the guy goes, for example, he goes to see what's his name from that manor that he's like, you don't want to be here, like you don't want to do this. Oh my god, he was all over the news a few years ago.
Which
like McIntyre
was it US?
Yeah,
or
like
it was US.
Yeah.
So he did Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, he's done Jeffrey Dahmer. He's done
JFK's assassination.
Yeah, he did, and like it's a few other places. He also goes around the world as well.
Europe, Africa, South Asia.
It is some weird stuff, and weird to us, but completely normal to them. So it's just a really interesting, like what's that? Juxtaposition.
Cultures.
Yeah, juxtaposition. It's
Okay.
weird because it's like we're not used to it. One of them had them pull out people from the caskets, so like they literally upheaval them. Take pictures like it's like taking selfies with the
Weird.
person that's been passed on for many years, and I'm like, yo, that's kind of weird, but it's just another
That makes me
ritual
think
that they
Weekend at
have.
Bernie's.
Yeah, it's just another ritual that they have every year, and it's like, yo, like I get it. Like you want to see grandma, cool. Like,
Okay,
that's
interesting piece of culture.
Oh yeah, really interesting.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're into that kind of like weird and dark stuff, a little bit, definitely give it a watch because it's well worth it. Because you get some really interesting stuff, and you get like one of them was like a little snippet on doomsday preppers. So it's like, huh, interesting. This is what they go through.
All right,
Coolio.
Theo.
Besides
Destiny?
Final Shape. Playing Final Shape.
You still liking it?
Yeah, I'm still liking it.
Cool.
I like what they've done for kind of forcing people to play with others and in order to progress, but at the same time allow solo players to do it. So an example would be like the exotic class items that they have going on. You have to do a mission with at least one other person, but after you do it once, you don't have to, and you can still get more of the class item. So I like that for all those other solo players out there. And something that was really fun that they introduced for the first time is a 12-man event.
Ooh.
And it has matchmaking, so I was happy about that.
Sweet.
A 12 man.
But
that sounds
it's chaotic for one, for sure. And like but you also don't necessarily have to care about what everybody else is doing. So it's definitely fun. Prismatic is like a builder, a build's got person's dream of trying to do all these different combinations with all the exotics and subclasses and everything. So it's definitely fun a lot. For watching things, I've been watching things here or there. I did recently watch Delicious in Dungeon on Netflix, another anime show. I mean, like so if you haven't heard of it, it follows a party like normal. So it's just like normal RPGs. You got your tank, your healer, your everything. No, not isekai. It's just regular. Like this is their world. It's not like I'm from the main characters from another world or anything like that.
Okay.
It's just a regular RPG. But they're so broke and that they need to go rescue the main character's sister that they start making dishes out of the monsters that they've been fighting and killing.
Oh, clever. I like that.
Yeah. And they actually like come up with like it's pretty clever with what they do with it. So like there's like one episode that there's a room full of traps that like has a guillotine in it as well as a flamethrower. So they use the flamethrower and the guillotine to help prepare the food.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's fun.
Cool.
Like it.
All right. Matt, what about you?
About it.
I'll let you go first, Jerry, because I'm on a lot of bullshit the last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Well, obviously, Final Fantasy's taking a little back burner.
Of course.
Obviously, right now.
For the course.
Okay, hold on.
A certain Red Dead 2 came last week.
Explain why.
Yeah, Red Dead. I'm still doing Red Dead. I'm almost done with my pouches again. I almost have the Satchel of the East. I've been hunting
perfect
a lot.
skins. That's what it takes, right? It's perfect skins.
Yeah.
You can only kill it with a knife or something.
No, varmint rifle, arrows, small game arrows, and then your sniper rifle.
Okay.
But yeah, I've just been diving really into that, and then mainly because of that, I've been actually rewatching. I'm just starting the first season of Westworld again.
Oh, okay.
Great season. Let's see. Rick and Morty.
I fell off at season 3. Like season 2 got so confusing to me, and how they started season 3, I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I stopped.
Yeah.
So maybe
season
I might
1 for me was just the best. And then But I'm gonna pick up Final Fantasy. It's not gonna be like last time, as I said before. I do. Okay, yeah, that's okay.
He says that
And
until we do our next Final Fantasy reunion. And he's
no, that's okay. Yeah, that's all right.
Hey,
You guys go ahead. That's fine.
He's got 3 months for that.
And then let's see. Yeah, I've just been pretty much just Red Dead, and then rewatching Rick and Morty, Westworld, and what else? I think that might be. Oh yeah, and then after that, I'm gonna start The Boys sometime this week.
I also
got to start The Boys.
At season 3 of that as well.
Well, I'm waiting for it to.
I know
binge.
it's on season 4
to
now.
binge a little. Like,
I still haven't mentally like accepted the dildo episode. So I haven't invested into season 3.
Dude, just the first episode of season 3.
I don't even want to ask.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
that's
whatever
why
you're thinking
I was also
is probably
kind of,
pretty accurate, and then scale it to like 5. That's what I've heard.
That's kind of why I've kind of taken my time to watch. I'm like, I need to prepare. Like, what's to come in the first episode? Just the first episode. I'm trying to prepare for. But yeah. So that's me, Matt. What about you?
So let's hear. Last week, I know I didn't talk about it, but we did take, or maybe we did. So we took the boys, with a couple of our classmates to go see Inside Out 2.
Nice. I heard that was good.
It was fantastic. It was a great follow-up.
Awesome.
The new emotions, anxiety, embarrassment, Unway.
I like embarrassment. I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the trailers. And I like embarrassment.
And envy. Yeah. Embarrassment is great, but anxiety, it was kind of like the way anxiety was. I can kind of feel it because there's been times I've had anxiety, and it was like, yeah, it feels exactly like that. So that was great. I watched the entire the Xbox documentary Power On. It was all about how they
dude, I just watched that too.
Like, I caught like somebody, it was on TikTok.
I think it was after our episode last week and our discussions of the like game trailers and all that. I kind of I haven't seen that in a while. So I've
never seen it. So like I came across it on TikTok and I was like, oh, okay, let's go watch it. And it was really interesting, all the different crap they had to go through just to get the original. And then, when the PS3 came out and it was like, oh yeah, by the way, it's going to be like $600, and like, wait, what?
$599. Yeah.
This is our generation. Then the Red Ring of Death, and how I did not realize that it cost them $1.5 billion to fix that.
Wow.
That whole problem.
Insane. Yeah.
Like, and Steve Ballmer just signed off. He's just like, go for it. Just take care of it. Go fix whatever you need to do. Just fix it.
Fix it.
And then just what the responses were from those even within Xbox that were impacted by the Red Ring of Death. And then also too is when, they announced that the Xbox One with the Kinect at E3 2018, it was going to be, $500. And then the infamous Sony press conference comes out and tanks it. But it was really it was really cool to kind of hear that stuff, and not only hear it, but also hear the folks that were involved with the Xbox own up to a lot of their mistakes and basically say, yeah, we screwed up and whatnot. So that was great. I am almost done with Halo Season 2. I've got 2 episodes left.
How is that going?
Season 2 is definitely better than Season 1.
It's the CGI.
I'll just say that. The CGI is better. The story is better. My only beef is, and that's because of how much I love Reach, right? Is that the end of this season, they're dealing with the fall of Reach and the actual attack by the Covenant on Reach. And there's no mention of Noble Team. Like
maybe it's going to be the cliffhanger.
The team that and right now they've already kind of evacuated Reach already. So like,
it's probably going to be the cliffhanger.
Noble Team was the team that basically helped in the evacuation. the other thing is, I mean, the series has been out for a little while now, so it's not complete spoilers, but like, in the game, it was the UNSC that was evacuating Cortana off Reach, right? That was the whole point of Noble Team: get Cortana
Right.
to the Pillar of Autumn and get them off planet, right? And this one, the Covenant get Cortana, like they straight up just take her and bolt. So, I am getting to the point there where I think they're going to introduce the Flood, though, which I'm interested to see how they're going to do the Flood. But as far as what I've been playing, the whole reason I kicked up the Halo show to kind of really get caught up on it is because I'm playing Halo 2. So I started firing that up on xCloud, which it still has its lags and whatnot, but I forgot just how smooth the Halo 2 sniper rifle was. Like just the way it shoots and everything like that, which kind of funny. Jason, we always talk about this, that you've brought up the analogy, right? That Xbox was the console for shooters.
Yep.
That was the one. They actually did state that in the Xbox documentary, that it was the console for shooters.
Look at that. Dang, man.
So,
I could be a prophet.
I was thinking about you when they said that. Anyways,
a video game
it's
prophet,
still purely for the controller, though. It's still because of the controller.
Well, yeah, but that's
Jerry and I were
exactly
talking about
because of the controller.
Yeah.
Which Jerry and I were talking about that, though, is like, that Xbox controller, once they went to the slim, the S, the original S, and then they just kept that model going forward. It's a damn good controller. And Jerry, we're talking about, as much as we like the DualSense, right? I would like them to see them get rid of the touchpad, do something else with that, because we all know there's not many games out there that really fully utilize.
There's no games out there that fully utilize that touchpad. Let's be right. Let's be right, Matt.
There's some. There's a few.
The ability to use it, but
three.
I mean, outside of using it for maps,
which is Astro's Playroom.
Nobody uses it.
That's it.
Okay, besides the pack-in,
use it on Astro's Playroom. What was it?
Because when you're the little ball, like when you go into the ball, you use the touchpad to keep going.
Get the strike. Yeah, I get the strike.
I hated the ball.
Get a strike.
Killzone uses it. Actually,
their launch title.
Oh, God,
yeah, on the PS4.
Yeah,
on the PS4. Spider-Man and Horizon use it as a map. You just click it to bring up the map.
No.
That doesn't count because
you can move the map with the touch screen.
Honestly,
you don't choose to.
I can't.
See?
Honestly, outside of Killzone, I cannot think of a game that actively uses the touchpad for anything.
Unnecessary.
It's definitely not necessary.
It's just like
it's
just like the Vita,
the touch screen on the back. Oh, the touch pad on the back.
On the back. Nothing got used for it. Zero usage.
And the only Uncharted didn't even use it. It used the back camera for
used it because they're like, oh, you can try to see exactly where you're looking for the treasure, and that's it. That was
more the back camera than the touchpad. So
done. Get rid of that.
Anyway,
it's worthless. It's pointless.
So
save that money. I'm not too far. PS5 $20 less. Thank you.
Put a better battery in it. In that controller.
Put a better battery. There you go.
But yeah, I'm on I'm playing it side now on Halo 2 in the opening where you gotta go. I'm getting ready to go board the Scarab and go take that out. So then I've been playing baseball. MLB The Show.
No.
I am now a half game back of the Dodgers. Along with Arizona. We're all kind of battling it out now. The Padres are like 5 games back of me, and the Giants are 12 games behind at this point.
Oh wow.
So yeah, had that. I more X Defiant. I now only need 2 more trophies for the full trophy set.
Nice.
It doesn't have a platinum, but all I need is to play the game in a group. Actually, no, I have 3 trophies. So I've played in a group. I have to get to level 50 as a player rank level, and then I have to get 2 more, finish 2 more games where I'm the MVP, and then I've got the full trophy set for that.
How do you get MVP? Just most kills?
It's just whoever's got the highest score. So that's a combination of playing the objective, your kills, support. So if you've got like you can block damage, stuff like that, that all factors into it. Did get some bad news that the devs are running a little bit behind on some of their technical sides for season 1 of X Defiance. So the preview event did get canceled until further notice. So I'll just work on getting a review up for it here over the next week, just leading into season 1. Playing Mass Effect 2 right now. I'm back on this, getting ready to leave the Citadel to go out and get my next person to join up. Man, that game looks pretty running on the PS5, that Legendary Edition. And then finally, as the shirt can allude to it, I am back on my bullshit.
Oh wow!
We clean up the island.
It takes too long.
Clean it up.
Oh my god!
You had a lot to clean up.
Oh, dude, my island was so much weeds. It was full of weeds.
The OCD was in full effect.
Okay,
did anybody leave?
Nobody left, but every single one of them gave me shit, and one of them pointed out,
"Oh, you're still alive."
They're like, one of them pointed out, it's like, "Where have you been for 6 weeks?"
Damn, Matt.
My God, you went 6 weeks.
I went 6 weeks without playing Animal Crossing.
Tisk.
That being said, I will be logging onto my Switch onto my island tonight, and I am putting on the last final touch to the massive remodel I've been doing over the last several months. Because the last piece I needed, I could only get by redeeming Nook Miles. So I got my 5,000 Nook Miles so I could order it, and it will be in my mail today. So I can go get it customized, and it is going on the backside of my movie theater that I built.
Nice. All right.
Dude, I even customized my movie theater to include like movie posters and everything. Like I went and got, I've got Jurassic Park, Hunger Games, Tron.
Oh, wow.
Goonies.
Are these like legit ones, or they're like parodies?
No, they're actually legit. People made the the customizations.
Oh, the print. Okay.
The print. So
I was thinking it was like an actual like in-game item that they made like parodies.
Oh no, it's actually like people made them up
and the Nook characters.
Yep.
Okay.
And let's see. I've got Star Trek and Disney. So like the actual Disney castle that they put before all their movies. I've got that up. So it looks pretty close. On the backside of that, I've got the robot that looks like a transformer, and then I just ordered basically the monster, which looks like Godzilla. So those are big statues that are going to be on the backside of the actual movie theater.
Sick, dude.
So yeah, so that's done. But yeah, I'm back on my bullshit.
Nice.
It was a matter of time.
Oh yeah.
It's like Jerry with Red Dead.
Yeah, I was about to say it's your
the only person missing something that they just keep coming back to forever is Jason.
Yeah, because when I finish a game,
we need to find you that, Jason. Like it used to be FF14, but like we need to find you something, sir.
Well, I mean, I want to go back. Well, speaking of Final Fantasy 14, it's there's a lot of drama going on with that community right now. So I'm glad that I'm not a part of it.
Spill the tea, sir.
Mr. Michael, no, Jerry did not finish anything. Jerry is he's a classic not finisher. But Final Fantasy 14, yeah, like right now the tea that's being spilled over there is that healers are on strike right now.
Oh shit!
So because of the way that the I guess the direction that.
Oh shit, dude! We have a new sighting. We have a Newman sighting. Over on YouTube.
Newman, oh my god!
What's up, Newman?
We have a Newman sighting.
What?
He has said, "Quote: Jerry finished something?" Question mark.
Oh my god! You've been missed, my friend. You've been missed.
Glad to see you doing well, though, man.
Yeah. Let's just say he finished something, but it wasn't a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
funny.
But he did finally finish Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm guessing it was probably before he got a PlayStation, but that's okay. Anyways.
But yeah, so the healers are on strike on Final Fantasy 14, just because of the way that everything is going. The new Dawn Trail,
are they like it's because updates aren't really like favoring healers or something, or
so the updates and especially the new expansion that's going to be coming out actually have shown there's been a lot of gameplay where they've shown you can do the entire dungeon without a healer. So there's no reason to have healers, just do more damage, therefore you can clear it.
So if you DPS the crap out of it,
yeah,
you don't
so
have
because of that, a lot of healers are on strike now. They're like, you know what, like until Square Enix does a little bit more, instead of just like big heals, like big heal checks, or like here's a moment where you have to just constantly heal the party. They want it to be more where like it is necessary to have a healing role.
Oh,
nice.
So yeah.
Oh, that'll be more to come on that. But
yeah, that'll be once it gets all out, then we'll see how it's going. But yeah, that's the cup of tea in the Final Fantasy. I just because I don't play no more doesn't mean that I don't keep following it, man.
Real quick, Newman said he's been busy finishing things, including games. Baldur's Gate 3, 5 playthroughs thus far.
Only 5.
Shrouded and Valheim again.
I have to ask, is that
he's
more
like all on PC
than Jerry's Red Dead playthroughs? Jerry, have you done 5 of Red Dead?
Yeah, just about.
All right. Anyways, I do want to thank everybody for crashing game night with us tonight. I know we had a little bit of technical difficulties. It's the first time we are dual streaming to YouTube and to Twitch. So I want to thank everybody who crashed game night over on Twitch, and for everybody that joined us for our inaugural episode over on YouTube.
Yeah, thank you.
We got some great seeing you guys.
Traction on YouTube and
if you guys,
people. Well, it's awesome.
If you guys like what you heard, please drop us a follow on the platform of your choice. For those that are new catching us on YouTube, you can head over to crashinggamenight.com. And we have a tab on there called contributors and guests. You can go in and check out our past guests, which include a good portion of the Final Fantasy VII remake cast. Julian Garrity, who is the director of the forthcoming game Star Wars Outlaws, as well as Danielle Basutti, the voice of Freya from God of War, and many others over there. So go check that out as well. You can all our past episodes are there. And with everybody, though, just with everything going on in the world and whatnot, just please be excellent to each other.
That's right, everybody. All you nerds out there, let's just send out that same old message that we always promote. Let's just try and practice a little bit more patience, a little bit more kindness. Let's lend a helping hand whenever we can. Let's just try to do and be a little better. And, just try and spread some cheer, some kindness out there. It's still crazy. The atmosphere is only getting a little weirder. We got a presidential vote coming soon, so that always stirs up the pot, and we just gotta rally together, listen, and be patient, and let's be safe out there, and everyone have a good night, and be safe. J-Rock, your turn, baby. I can't say Lions, but I can't until the main is starting to come in again.
It's fine.
So J-Rock,
maybe next week, bro.
Just call him Simba.
Simba. Yeah, hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the month.
Simba.
Hakuna Matata.
It's getting towards the end of the month, guys. So hopefully June was good for you guys. Again, to all the people out there, happy Pride Month. Happy what else? Men's Mental Awareness Month. Yeah, I don't have anything to say this time. Just want to just end June with as little as possible. It's been a crazy month, so I'm glad to see that the boys are still here. And next week, I know we have I know I'm gonna do a little preemptive, but next week's 4th of July, so that's gonna be a fun time for all. So nothing new, Just Same old, same old.
Yep.
Just like this.
All right.
My man Theowalski.
My
send
heart
us
was
out
like
you do.
sinking because like
I
I don't
know.
know if you guys felt it too, but it was like
Oh no, I
just,
was
like,
waiting for it. I
Joanna
knew.
was like I don't. It's like I'm not feeling it. Like no,
No,
don't do it.
No. Always gotta do it.
Well, thank you, sir, and thank you to all of those joining on the YouTubes. We're
Yep.
expanding. Maybe we'll be nice to the Gen Zers at some point. Maybe stream on TikTok, but maybe we'll rebel against those Gen Zers because you're not nice to me.
No,
You're not nice to me, Gen Zers. I don't care.
No.
But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Till next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Good night, everybody.